The Ultimate Team Schmoedown is about to begin. Will match 1 go status quo, or will it begin a clusterfuck full of ruined brackets? Match 1 begins now on JTH Reacts to the movie Trivia Schmoedown. Hallelujah, Schmoedown is here. Let's not waste any time. 3, 2, 1, boom. The Ultimate Team Schmoedown is here. Hallelujah. As far as who I think is going to win, I will not reveal that yet. I will reveal it after the match is over, and you'll find out if my bracket is still perfect, or if it's ruined. I think you all are rooting for something, but I'm not going to say it. You want me to fail. Oh, yes you do. Ultimate Schmoedown Team Tournament. To a good match with what drinking property I have left. Cheers.
Welcome to the Ultimate
It's Mark Ellis in orange. How fitting.
It's the team tournament. I'm Christian Arloff. I am Mark Ellis. You know, Christian, Tender Greens doesn't cater for just any event. Not even this one. You knew it was going to be special. I brought this from home. What a matchup we have to kick off the movie Trivia Schmoedown Team League Ultimate Schmoedown playoff format competition. I mean, you have Cinemablend. Yeah. What they do is they put movies into a Vitamix, and then you have Team Trek, and they sleep with phasers under their pillow. They do indeed. And I'll tell you, the thing that is so special about this tournament, back in 2014. Way back in the dark age. When you and I came up with this thing at a pizza place in Anaheim. The wheel had not been invented.
Oh, it's the pizza place story again.
This tournament, and the singles league was 16 players, and we got our first champion in Mark Riley. And then in 2015, we had the team tournament. You and I ultimately won. You're damn right we did. That tournament. But this year was only supposed to be 8 teams. And then what happened? And then what happened is that
you got greedy.
This year, so many great competitors that I said I can't just do 8. We got to look at this. How
well,
are we
of course you could have.
And here we have it.
What's the fun in that?
All going for those stinking Patriots who
you want us reactors to suffer. 4 reactions in a week.
It is the first matchup of the tournament, and you've got Cinemablend, like you mentioned, Eric and Connor. These guys, their first match when they came out here against DC Movie News, it was very close, and they became fan favorites quick because the fans were on their side. They saw maybe a couple calls didn't go their way, but the way that they handled themselves, the fans really, they got by them. So this could be a team. There's one guy, the guy who writes the Schmoedown blog. Yeah. He has them going the whole entire way to the finals. That's right. So you have
because
Eric
he's
and
a
Connor
goof.
versus Scott and Jason. They sound like the kids in Standby.
As Gilbert Godfrey would say,
"You
fool!"
Get Team Trek on the board. You don't know what the wheel is going to provide for them because they're a very
anybody who doesn't know that that
team.
you
If
fool
they get
scene.
the right one, if they pull movie release dates,
I don't even know who you are
they could
anymore.
run the entire table. But if they get something that's on their wheelhouse, it could be an easy victory.
Romantic comedies.
Well,
oh, that's when Mance went cross-eyed.
When it came to Cinemablend, Trek is no
I can't do cross-eyed.
They are arguably the
I can do many things, like be stupid, dumb,
you looked at that
unknowledgeable.
match. That's before we changed the buzzers.
There's the controversy.
Just before we had the challenge rule.
That's bullshit. That's bullshit.
He might have won it. Eve, what the hell's the difference? Who knows? It could have been a challenge, and maybe Trek could have been our champions. Right now. But they're not. But they're not because right after that match, they lost to the former team heroes, which was Schnepp and Burnett.
And then that all went to hell in a handbasket.
We haven't seen them since. Mance had a singles match against Bibiani. Unfortunately, just lost that. But they are strong competitors, and they could always win. Just depends on the category. That's right. Not since Launchpad McQuack have we seen such a
Launchpad McQuack. Man, that's a
turnaround today. Will Team Trek get the right?
That's a reference out of nowhere.
Let's hear from all of our competitors right now.
We are finally back in the Ultimate Schmoedown.
Hailing
teams.
frequencies open.
Live long and prosper now. Now, Jason, number one, I don't know if you know this, but the last time I was in an Ultimate Schmoedown, ooh, it didn't go so well. It didn't go so well because, not because I didn't know my stuff, but because I couldn't do
That's because you wear a suit and tie. You've learned now.
What is this, the
You'll probably be fine now.
No.
We're here. We're ready. We're going to compete. We're going to kill it. It's pretty much what everyone expects.
And we had a, I think, very strong opening, our first Schmoedown match. And I don't know, I think we got a little bit maybe robbed a touch on that last question to our own potential fault. But we're here.
No fault of ours.
No fault of ours.
Robbed. That should have been ours.
We are here for victory today, though. That is what it's all about.
Today we're playing Cinemablend, which is, wait, who is
here's more of the, I don't know who they are,
You know who they
guys.
are? They're red shirts.
I'm sure they're nice guys, but you know what they say about nice guys. They finish last.
I've been watching the tapes. I know that Scott Mance, for example, is very good with those movie release dates, so I think it's fair to say that we will be staying as far away from that as possible. That being said, we also know that they didn't have what it takes to beat up the Patriots, so, you know, maybe we'll be the ones to bring them to a 500 record.
A lot of people want to count us out. We had 3 straight victories, then we had 2 losses, but if you look at our losses, we lost the championship by 1 point and a technicality. We lost the second one because Schnepp and Burnett luckily hit comic book movies on the wheel. And they're not even a team anymore.
Number one, if the judges knew their shit, we would be doing.
Here we go again.
With nothing against the judges, we love the judges.
These are the top competitors. Obviously, we're facing Jason Inman, Scott Mance, some super smart dudes. But, you know, I think we might be just a little bit smarter.
We're from Cinemablend. We know cinema. Those guys are Trek. If Trek questions come up, I'm sure it'll be good, but we're Cinemablend.
A full blend of cinema.
Star Trek is about something. We are about something. You know what we are about, number one? We are about victory.
Ooh.
Victory. Live long and prosper.
Oh, that's lovely.
Not a lot of smack talk here between the 4 of these guys, but they're all very determined. I mean,
So,
the look into when I
Fan
watched
Reaction
Cinemablend
League,
here before, I was
be
telling them
interesting
the
to see
rules,
how I
showing them
fare.
the look in their
I
eyes,
took,
they want this thing.
pretty good advantage of the celebrity Lowdown, Schmoedown, Throwdown, Lowdown, Slowdown match. Went 7 out of 9, which was actually pretty average for considering.
They know how to compete, and I think that
Hope I can
Cinemablend
fare
just
better
really
than I
happy
did
to be
in
here.
the
Trek
previous
is
match
looking
before
for
that.
revenge. They want the Patriots. They
Yeah,
want that
didn't
shot.
fare so well in that.
Patriots
So,
had a bump in the road that was heroes. They're looking to get past it.
hopefully
We're
this
ready to
marker
go.
will give me some
I'm
power.
chicken while you wear your throat out.
Just can't
because
do it,
the tail of the
Captain.
tape. There is that's fine.
Have
Tail of
the
the tape,
power.
There is Team Trek. Obviously, movie release dates, comic book, movies, and yelling and keeping each other under control. Oh, wait, sorry. Jason keeping Mance under control.
That's
what it says
accurate.
there. All right, and then you got Cinemablend, comic book movies, a strength. You have new releases, a strength, and learning that Mance is loud. All right, so there we go. That's everything right there as far as the tail of the tape. Are you ready to get going?
Do I look ready? Let's do this.
That's disgusting. Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for
Movie
the
trivia.
Ultimate Schmoedown.
Schmoedown.
And the team
He rushed
division.
it, just like that countdown in the
Introducing-
Glowdown. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
With a record.
However, the more I watch that, the more I think that was
0
an edit.
wins,
So you would
1
just quit
defeat.
counting to, get to
They
the point.
are the ranked number 12
Everybody's using
contenders.
this theme.
Eric and Connor, Team Cinemablend.
Did they use this last time? Maybe it was them that used it last time. But Brienne used it. Copyright infringement.
Give us some kisses. I like
I
that.
mean, I like when they blow the Emperor's kisses.
Yeah, well, it's better than blowing you.
I like getting dead grapes.
Sure you do.
Not my intention.
Here we go. And their opponents with a record of 3 wins, 2 defeats. Give it up for the Mance Man, Scott Mance, Jason Justice Inman, Team Trek.
There they are, walking
As a
out.
team.
Arm
As a
in
team.
arm.
I gotta tell you, Mark, it's good to see Trek back in the ring. Look at the poses. This is a
Why did I have that Riker action figure?
well-worn routine, but
He
it never
only
gets
has
old
one
to me.
arm
They
now,
are
though,
very excited
because
to
I was
represent their
not
favorite brand,
gentle with my toys as a
intergalactically
kid.
known as Team Trek. That siren you hear is just a nerd
And I grew up and I learned.
At the Star Trek
Keep them in the
Convention.
frickin' box.
Absolutely. I love it. All right, so now here we go, guys. It is the Ultimate Schmoedown, the first match. 16 matches. Let me show you the bracket right there. The winner of this match will play the winner of Team Action versus Deep Cuts. And we are in our first match. Scott Mance, he is no stranger to this term. Remember that Machinima ETC back in the day with his former teammate Alicia Malone. He's looking to redeem himself here.
Scott Mance, no stranger to people in general. I don't think there's a human being on planet Earth that has not met and have a 5-minute conversation with Scott Mance. Will Cinemablend enjoy their interaction with Team Trek? We're about to find out.
I like the conversation with Mr. Mance, though.
Round number one works thusly. We are going to ask the field 8 questions. Once you guys hear the question, please write down your answer on your whiteboard. While we ask you to reveal your answers, please show it when prompted to the camera and verbalize it at the same time. These 8 questions come from 8 different movie categories.
So I think
keep in mind there's no
this probably
stealing.
means
Each
it makes
question
me
is worth
dumb.
1 point. There is no penalty for missing a question.
Mance looks hungry. All right, here we go here. Round number 1 in the category.
Let's get ready to slow down. Yay! Man, they are really.
Who plays rising journalist and new E correspondent Allison Scott in the hit comedy Knocked Up?
I like how you hit the exclamation
And I said
point.
knocked up. You like that?
Yeah, that was more of a question. Like knocked up?
No, it wasn't. It was knocked up.
No, were they knocked up?
Forget about it. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down, man.
Seth Rogen.
Catherine
Nope.
Heigl.
That is correct, Eric.
I'm thinking of the
correct,
wrong
Jason.
person.
Seth Rogen's lady.
Knocked out. That's not even.
Connor.
That's not even the Rogen
Oh,
movie.
and
Shoot.
Cinemablend here taking a 2-1.
Galifianakis
blood.
Yeah, first blood there, Mark. What's
Damn it.
question 2?
Your category is dramas, and your question
Ah,
is
what a hell of a
what
start.
movie features a police officer named Jim Curring, a former child game show star named Donnie Smith, and a controversial motivational speaker named T.J. Mackey?
I had a friend named Mackie back in
Did
high
you?
school.
You
No.
seem like a guy
I
that's
didn't
you're
know.
friends with Pintos.
Yeah.
I bet you got a friend named Fish.
You didn't let me finish my lie.
What? I'm sorry. What did your fake Mackey friend do?
Well, we already know he's false. 5,
Donnie Smith sounds
4,
familiar, so.
3,
Magnolia?
1. Eric?
It's Paul Thomas Anderson's Magnolia.
Yay!
That's correct. Jason?
Magnolia.
Correct. Please respect the mic. Connor?
Magnolia.
Correct. And Scott?
Released December 27th,
Leave it in
1999.
there.
That's Magnolia, ladies and gentlemen.
That was a nice
Scott
recovery.
Mance.
That
This
could have
is
been a
a
hell of a lot
dangerous
worse
matchup.
after
It's perfect so far.
fucking
All right.
knocked up.
Next category, in the category of family films, what NBA superstar played the genie Kazam in
I don't know how to
Kazam?
spell his first name,
You
so we'll
sold
just.
Kazam very well right there.
I appreciate that.
Yeah.
I've been working on that for
Why
months.
wasn't the movie Kazam coming with an exclamation point at the end? Like,
Sure.
Kazam!
5, 4, 3.
Shaq,
1. Jason.
Shaquille O'Neal.
Shaquille O'Neal.
That's correct. Connor.
Shaq.
That's correct. Scott Mance.
Shaq.
We don't know the release date on that one. And Eric.
Shaquille O'Neal, not Sinbad.
There you go. All right. So Connor, Eric, and Scott have not missed yet. So let's
3.
see what question number 4 here.
Right, Shaq, former NBA champion, now does commercials for the General. Your next category is action adventure. In Sherlock Holmes, A Game of Shadows, Stephen Fry plays Mycroft. How is Mycroft related to Holmes?
Mycroft sounds like a bad Super Nintendo game that never got off the shelf.
Yeah, like a follow-up to Star Fox. If you like Star Fox,
You'll love Mycroft.
get
I
ready
don't
for
know. I never
Sophie's
sold the
Adventure
second
in
one.
Mycroft.
5, 4,
Uncle?
2, 1. Connor?
Brother.
Correct. Scott?
Brothers.
Got it.
Okay.
And
Brother.
Got it. And
Brother.
got it. All
Oh,
right. So there you go.
brother.
8,
I just
7.
remember the line saying, "I'm the
Watch
other
me some
man."
Sherlock Holmes with
Yeah.
Robert Downey Jr.
That's all you
Yay.
get. The books.
Category of animated. Who provided the voice for the fast-talking meerkat Timon in The Lion King?
Oh, it's Nathan something.
You describe me as either fast-talking or a meerkat.
Both. Absolutely. This cast today. Oh, it is casting today. You should have gotten it.
That's my
5,
meerkat.
4. That's disgusting. 3.
Nathan
2,
Lane?
Scott Mance.
Nathan
Yeah.
Lane.
Correct. Eric.
Nathan Lane.
Correct. Jason.
Nathan Lane.
Correct. And Connor.
The always fabulous Nathan Lane.
There you go. All right.
We had
there you
5.
go. All right.
Doing well.
Next
Okay.
one.
Your next question for a still perfect cinema blend and an almost perfect Team Trek. 80s movies is your category. Comedy legend Madeline Kahn plays which character in 1985's Clue? John Roca got in some hot water with Viviani in that movie Clue.
That's something we're not allowed to talk.
We'll
5,
edit that out.
4,
I'll do my meerkat.
3, 2, 1.
The Scarlet.
Eric?
Ms. Violet?
It's incorrect. Jason?
The maid?
Incorrect. Connor?
Miss Peacock?
Incorrect. And Scott?
Live long and prosper.
Incorrect. What was the answer?
Mrs.
Oh,
White.
it's Mrs. White. I was wrong with both.
Mrs.
I was gonna. I put Mrs.
On the side of my
Peacock
head.
first, but
White.
Okay.
then changed to Scarlet.
All right, well, Scott
wrong on
Manson's
both
gonna have
parts. I
his time
shouldn't
to
have
shine here in the category of fantasy sci-fi.
wasted all that energy to
What was the
rewrite it for
only
nothing.
year in which both a Star Trek film and a Star Wars film were released? Ooh. Look at this. Don't look at your partner there.
A lot of movies in both of those franchises. Which one do you like better, Star Trek or Star Wars?
I like the one with Star in it. 5.
It's a cop.
2002.
4. It is.
So Nemesis and
3, 2,
Attack of the
1.
Clones.
Pens down, and Jason Inman.
83, but it's wrong.
That is incorrect. Connor.
I put 1981.
Incorrect. Scott Mance.
2002.
Correct.
Yep.
And Eric.
82.
82. Mance did get it proved.
All right,
release
that was
dates.
Star Trek Nemesis and
As soon
Star
as
Wars
I wrote it
Episode
down.
2.
Wow.
Well done.
Yes,
We're at
sir.
7.
Everyone
I think
remembers
we're at
that.
7.
There you go.
Right.
Last,
memorable.
tie game here.
Oh,
Last
yes.
question. Last question.
The last question in round 1 comes from the category of famous directors. These are directors that have received some sort of acclaim. What acclaimed director has made cameos in Gremlins, The Blues Brothers, and Vanilla Sky? What acclaimed director has made cameo appearances?
This is a good
Gremlins,
question.
The Blues Brothers, and
I
Vanilla
don't know if
Sky.
he's done any directing work, so
A lot of people do. 5.
I don't remember it.
Well,
I
it's
remember
like
attempting
4.
it.
We're high. 3,
Frank Oz.
2, 1. Connor.
Hi, Mom.
That is incorrect. Scott Mance.
Steven Spielberg.
Correct.
Damn.
Eric.
Cameron Crowe. Nothing.
And
Steven Spielberg.
wow,
Yeah!
that's
Big.
big. That's
That's
big.
really a-
That is a big hit there. What a first round there.
Number
What
one.
a first round between
Making it
Trek
so.
and Cinemablend there, because it looked Cinemablend had a nice little lead. Mance played very strong. in
4 to
there, and
8.
Had a nice little comeback. That was a great first round.
That's right, Cinemablend taking too much time to say hi to their moms, not enough
4
time
to
to
8.
focus
It
in
could have been
on
better,
the last
but
question.
could have been
All
worse.
right,
Considering
so
how I
round number 2
started that off.
is the
freaking
dreaded
Seth
wheel
Rogen and
round.
knocked
How does
up.
this work?
Said wheel is provided by Cobster No Glare.
No
Christian
excuse for that. That was
Rucava,
pathetic.
and
So, yeah,
has
4 out of 8.
Cobster
Yay!
in the categories, as well as opponents and spinner's choice, which will be on the wheel for all of the matches.
So
the
far,
Ultimate Team
match 1 has
Schmoedown.
gone
You
status
guys will spin the
quo.
wheel. Each team gets 1 spin. If you don't like the category you spin,
Will it
you
stay
are
that
going to
way?
mulligan, whatever
Or,
category that lands on.
we'll,
you must
what's
answer
left
6
of my,
questions from said movie genre.
my
Each question
bracket.
is worth 2 points. If you're not sure of the answer, you can ask us up here at the desk for multiple choice options, at which point the value of the question goes down to 1. Keep in mind, teams, there is stealing available in round 2. However, there is no penalty for missing a question.
All right, Trek, you guys are up by 2
I don't
here.
seem
You
to know
wanna
how
go
to
first or
put
second?
my bracket back
All right.
together.
I say you spin the wheel since I screwed us that one time.
Oh, Scott Mance leaving his perch to spin the wheel.
The captain is up.
This is
and
like
give it
Danny
a
Zuko
good
stepping in
spin.
for
Give it a
Kinnicky.
good spin. Good spin. That's a good. Okay,
That is
a decent
that's all right.
spin.
Nice
Good.
and gentle.
Okay,
Nice and
that's
gentle.
good.
That's
I
a
like
solid
As long-
spin.
It gone around.
Stay away from your own
Come on,
face.
come on,
There
come
we
on,
go.
come
No,
on,
no, no,
come
no,
on,
no, no,
come
go
on.
back.
Oh,
Tom
Cruise.
Cruise. Let's do
Tom
it.
Cruise
Let's do
movie.
Tom Cruise.
They seem,
Yeah.
you know, interesting. Jason Inman not quite as enthused about Tom Cruise as Scott Mance is.
Scott
Let's
Mance
see how that
loves
Scott Mance has interviewed Tom
Tom Cruise.
many
I'm fine with Tom Cruise.
All
Love
right, here
Tom
we go.
Cruise.
6 questions here in the world of Tom Cruise, movie we just covered here. Who directed Vanilla?
We just talked about Vanilla Sky.
Cameron Crowe.
All right, 2 points there for Trek.
I put that in your head. That's on
Yep.
me.
All right. All
Your
right.
fault.
Yeah.
Here we go. Here we go. Next question. What is Tom's character's last name in Cocktail?
Multiple choice.
Is it A, Donnelly, B, McDeer, C, Flanagan, D, Mitchell?
Flanagan.
Correct for 1 point.
Young
Correct
Flanagan.
for 1
John
point.
Flanagan.
All right.
This man loves Tom Cruise. I don't know if you know that.
Jason Inman kind of looking like a risky
He
business
does.
era.
Got it going on. Question,
Yeah.
There's me and my
question
tidy
3.
whities.
Question 3.
Looks like University of Illinois.
From which prestigious law school did Mitch McDeer graduate in the firm?
Multiple choice.
A, Harvard, B, Vanderbilt, C, William and Mary, or D, Yale?
Harvard.
That's correct for 1 point. Scott Mance
Just
here
got
is
that right.
on a roll.
Harvard Law is the first one you always think of.
Not even conferring at this point.
William
All
and
right,
Mary, good university.
All right.
Yeah, Harvard's pretty good.
Question 4. Who played the young stepmother of Tom Cruise's character Frank T.J. Mackey?
We just had Magnolia.
Oh, Julian Moore.
There's 2 points there. All right, so
Scott
then
Mance building a lead for
We're
his team.
scrunching
All right,
these movies
so-
together for more questions.
who directed Tom Cruise in one of his earliest roles in the film The Outsiders?
Oh, Francis Ford Coppola.
2 points there. Scott Mance is on a roll here.
Running through this category.
And your final question. Final question.
No, number one.
Okay.
You have the con.
All right, here you go. Who played Tom Cruise's wife in the film The Firm?
Oh, Gene Triplehorn.
2 more
They
points.
laying the
Scott
smack
Mance.
down.
Wow. Scott, that's the best man. That is the best round Scott Mance has ever had in the
Ever had.
That was impressive.
Ever
I'll give it that.
Because he
In
loves
25,
Tom
30 years
Cruise.
of Tom Cruise's career, Scott Mance did not miss a beat.
Now Cinemablend has to have. Cinemablend is not out of this thing by a long shot. If they get something that they are good at, they're right back in this thing. They're looking for comic
I just
book
gotta say that was
movies.
a really tough round for me.
All right, here we go. Eric, go ahead and give it a big spin, please. They're looking
That's a
they
good
are-
spin.
They are looking for comic book movies. They are looking for comic book movies.
On the hunt, they might get.
It does prove, though, that sissy spins do get rewarded.
Spin again. This
They
is
were
gonna
not
land
alive
here.
in the 90s.
So this is it. They obviously want to avoid movie release dates, and they
Here
want
comes
to hit
comic book
movies
movies.
if they can hit it.
It can't get
They can hit it.
around. It might be
Ooh.
Oscar.
Ooh.
Oscar movies. All
That's what we
right.
can do.
Oscar movies.
Also
Here we
strength
go.
of Scott Mance.
All right.
At least it's a
Team
good-looking
Cinemablend,
Oscar.
You have spun Oscar movies with your second spin, and your first question is, who is the only performer to be nominated for an Oscar in 1970's Little Big Man?
Multiple choice.
Is it A, Martin Balsam, B, Chief Dan George, C, Faye Dunaway, or D, Dustin Hoffman?
B.
Give him a point.
1
There we go.
point.
Give
There,
him a
1
point.
point.
But
They're
you
trying
won't
to avoid the
tie it up.
knockout here. If they can just
What a
get
shame.
a couple more points, they can do it.
Here we go. Your second question is, who won an Oscar for portraying an Oscar-winning actress in 2004's The Aviator?
Kate Blanchett.
Give him 2 points,
There you
Christian.
go. They're fighting. They're
They're
fighting.
not scared.
Nope. They're
They
fighting.
ain't scared.
All right.
Not scared at
Next
all.
question for 2 more points. What was the first Disney movie to win an Oscar for Best Original Song?
Five, 4.
Multiple choice.
Is it A, Pinocchio, B, Dumbo, C,
Pinocchio.
Bambi, or D, Snow White?
Pinocchio.
One more point.
Nice guess,
Well
Aaron.
Yeah, all right. Yeah, just giving it a
Well
going.
done.
Yeah, all right.
How did Hi Ho not win for Snow White? I will never know.
It was written by multiple people.
I like what you did there. The crowd's not enthused, but I am up here at the desk. Your next question in the world of Oscar movies. As long as we got each other, but fine. Other than Chaplin, what is the only other film for which Robert Downey Jr. has been nominated for an Academy Award?
Oh, Tropic Thunder.
Tropic Thunder.
2
I
points.
was thinking that. I'm glad you said it.
Nice
Yeah.
job.
I was thinking Golden Globe,
Nice
or was that an
job.
Oscar? That was an Oscar.
They got a shot here to
Not
catch
afraid.
up. No, not at all.
Your
Two
next
more.
question. For which film did Jimmy Stewart receive his only Best Actor win at the Academy Awards?
Multiple choice.
Is it A, Mr. Smith Goes to Washington, B, The Philadelphia Story, C, It's a Wonderful Life, or D, Harvey?
Mr. Smith Goes to Washington?
That is
It's Harvey.
incorrect. Team Trek.
What were the choices again? I'm sorry.
Is it A, Mr. Smith Goes to Washington, B, The Philadelphia Story, C, It's a Wonderful Life, or D, Harvey?
Five.
Is it Philadelphia Story?
That's correct.
Ooh.
1 point there.
Yeah, I shouldn't have second guessed myself.
Here we go. Your last question.
It's a big steal there.
Oscar movies. Cinemablend. What actress won an Oscar for her role as Mona Lisa in My Cousin Vinny.
Marissa Tomei.
For 2 points.
Peter Parker's on.
That one I
There
got.
you go. All right, so
Love
only
that movie.
the damage was done, but it's only 5 points. Cinemablend, we've seen stranger things happen.
That was a big steal,
look,
though.
a 5-point lead is nothing to sneeze at, but the way that Cinemablend came back and fought through a very tough Team Trek in round 2, I give them some brownie points.
So one of these teams will be playing
Well,
either
they can
team
keep the
action
points.
or
I'll
team
take the
defense.
brownies. Thank you.
Just a matter of what happens here in round number 3.
Who's it gonna
This is
be?
a big one. All right, so round number 3, Mark, how's it work?
In round
1 through
number
20.
3,
Two.
each team is going to
Two
be
is always
here at
taken.
our answer desk.
Until
3
probably
numbers
this
that range
game.
From 1 to 20. Those numbers correspond to a movie category up here. The first question is worth 2 points. The second question is worth 3 points. The final question is worth 5 points. You guys can confer on the 5-point question. However, once you hear the categories for the 2-pointer and the 3-pointer, you must choose which teammate is going to answer. Each teammate has to answer at least 1 question.
All right, so Trek, you guys have a 5-point lead. Please pick 3 numbers from 1 to 20.
Okay, in honor of Star Trek 2,
Oh,
The Wrath of Khan,
Oh boy.
we're going to go with number 2.
And 2!
Star Trek 4.
I didn't think they were going to do it the very first one.
In honor of Star Trek 6,
They
The
always
Undiscovered Country,
pick
released
2.
December 6, 1991.
Six.
December 6.
Is that what you guys were conferring about?
Yes,
it was.
Exactly the best way to do it. Okay.
Unbelievable.
All right,
Get me.
Cin-
Nope, just do it.
Cinebl-
Give me a blend of
Thanks
numbers.
for making me
All
look
right,
smart,
Cinebl-
guys.
Gone healer
They
for
always
this
pick
exchange.
2.
What are your 3 numbers?
5, 11, and 17.
5.
Based on what?
11.
Nothing.
Nothing. Just
Random.
blend of
Probably the
numbers.
date of the
No
match.
No thought.
3
Oh,
months
blend.
ago.
Let's put no
So,
thought into the number.
here we-
Yeah.
I got nothing.
So here we go, guys. So round number 3, and we're going to start with Cinemablend, who's trying to avoid the TKO here with category number 5 as their first category. You guys took dramas. Dramas.
Dramas.
To answer the 2-point question.
This match. Drama.
Okay, here we go. All right. Susan Sarandon plays a lawyer going up against Tommy Lee Jones in what movie based on a John Grisham novel? Five, 4,
Is there a multiple choice for this one?
3, 2, 1.
I got nothing.
All right, it was the client. The client.
Good movie.
He didn't use the JT.
Brad
ruler.
Was it
Renfro.
93?
Don't know. All right.
Not part of the question.
All right. Here we go. So now it goes to Eric. And Eric, you guys chose number 11 for your second one. You have a 3-pointer here in category of 80s. 80s. All right. Which Star Trek alumni played Lunar
Oh,
Base
William
Commander
Shatner.
Buck Murdoch in Airplane 2, the sequel?
Lighting, beeping, and flashing lights.
Scott Mance is not
Beeping and bleeping and flashing. I can't stand it anymore.
5, 4.
Can I get the question again?
That's one of them. What Star Trek alum played Lunar Base Commander
Stop bleeding,
Buck
hard crack,
Murdoch
will ya?
in Airplane 2, the sequel?
William Shatner?
For 3 points.
Last second there.
Still alive. They're still alive, but now they
No, I honestly remembered at the last second.
I'll give you applause for that. I'll give you applause for that.
they still would have had a chance to tie it, but now they have a chance to take a lead, but they will still lose. If they do not hit their 5-pointer, Trek will go on to play the winner of action or deep cuts. If they hit it, it goes back to Trek. All right, here we go, guys. So you guys chose category 17 for your 5-pointer. You chose war movies.
War.
War movies.
Huh.
All right.
What is it good for?
Private
Absolutely
JT,
nothing.
aka Joker Davis, in the movie Full Metal Jacket.
Matthew Modine.
Yeah!
There you go.
What a
So
nice
not
guess.
26,
Yes, it was a guess. I didn't know that.
26.
Don't do that to me.
Trek has to work.
Trek has to work
has
now.
to work.
Trek has to work in order. So Cinemablend has now
work,
taken the lead. Trek
Gotta
has
work,
an
work, work,
opportunity.
work, work,
So here
and
we
then
go.
you're gonna
Here we
do.
go, Team
I don't know
Trek,
how a song like
you
that
guys
makes
chose
millions
your
upon
numbers
millions
based
of
on
dollars.
Star Wars movies, is that correct?
You
watch it.
Mister, don't cross
Watch
the
it.
streams.
You chose Star Trek 2 in honor of Khan and his wrath, and so that corresponds to 1970s movies up here at the desk. And your 2-point question, who's going to be answering it?
Wow,
Scott
Mance
Mance.
going with the
A little more
2-pointer.
experience than Jason
Interesting.
Inman in life,
Wow.
and he's going to take
I
the
was not alive in the
1970s.
70s, so
Wow.
Reasonable.
Oh, man. Thanks a lot.
All right, here we go.
Scott Mance, your question
Yes.
for 2 points.
Yes.
Who played legendary comedian Lenny Bruce in Bob Fosse's 1974 film, Lenny?
That would be Dustin Hoffman.
He gets 2 points. All right, so now Jason Inman is going to have his three-pointer and a chance to win the game for Trek. If Inman hits the three-pointer, Trek will be playing either team action or deep cuts. If he misses, Trek will have a chance to hit their 5-pointer to win the game.
All right.
The power of Riker.
Jason Inman.
With a phaser for backup.
3-point category comes from the world of
Class. It's a
These
class.
are movies that have transcended time and space and have become classic films. And your question for 3 points is, name the actor who played a prisoner who tried to break literal chains in The Defiant Ones, and a doctor who broke societal chains in Guess Who's Coming to Dinner.
I'm just gonna say Sidney Poitier.
And your winner! Team Trek!
I'm gonna be like that gift.
We are back! Has been eliminated from the tournament, but in a fight.
Redeemed.
What a game. Cinemablend. What a game.
Redemption.
Hey, get victory!
He's gonna be able to talk to Jen. Hold on, there you go. Cinemablend putting up a hell of a fight again.
I'm a wrestling fan. This might mean Veda. It's
Veda
Veda time. Veda time.
Get it in that last one because Eric had a strong three-pointer, and then the five-pointer. It just it was a little bit hard that they had that lead build up.
Cinemablend came to play for Team Trek, coming through in the clutch, and it's nice to see Jason Inman, who missed the very first question of this match, and then getting the
Hey, that sounds like me. First question wrong.
No.
He
Epic fail
legitimately
fashion.
was thinking, and he landed on the correct answer.
Well, guess who's coming to dinner? It's Trek for either action,
Yeah!
and you like that? Either action or
Well done.
deep cuts. We're going to find out. But look, before any of that happens, we're going to talk to Jen Sturger.
Well, we're not. They are.
Well, you're going to talk because you're going to hear and listen.
Yeah, I'm not
Jen
talking to
Sturger,
them.
Who's going to be
I
talking
can't-
to both the winners?
can't talk to that
today's
thing.
Unfortunate losers, Cinemablend.
What's up, Movie Trivia Schmoedown fans? I'm Jen Sturger here with Team Trek. That was an amazing performance. Scott Mance, welcome back. That was an amazing homecoming.
Great homecoming. I couldn't have done it without my teammates.
Oh, I couldn't have done it without my captain.
number one, Jason Inman. We are Team Trek, and we are going to be unstoppable.
He's your number one. I'm probably the number 1,873. Dan.
Yes.
Look at it.
And we got
Yeah,
Tom
yeah.
Cruise, and I'm like, I love Tom Cruise. I think he's a great actor. He makes great movies. He makes very, very successful, popular movies that we can watch over and over again.
Except The Mummy.
Except,
Yeah.
and except losing it.
I think the captain and I today proved that we're back.
We are.
We had our nice little hiatus.
Well, wait,
We went to Ryza.
Number one.
Yes, Captain.
We never left. That's the
You just
correct.
failed.
Never
Spoke to
left.
myself.
You just failed
It's
a
only
couple
matter of time
times.
before we get back to take on.
You were just better off saying that you
They
took
better
hiatus.
be nervous. They better be sweating.
Never left. Well, that just means you
Snyder better lose the
failed.
rest of his hair because
He will lose the rest
he
of his
should
hair.
be scared. He should be scared.
Come
of
to the
Team
future
Trek.
where we have hair.
Yes.
So, Jason, how are you feeling when you got that last question?
I'll be honest with you. That was the only name that I knew was in both movies, so I just figured we had one more question. If I said it, it was either going to be right or wrong. I wasn't going to screw us completely over.
So proud.
Watch that tape back. I generally thought I got it wrong.
No,
Like,
I was so proud. I was so proud of you, number
Yeah.
one. And I just thought, when you mentioned Guess Who's Coming to Dinner, I mean, I'm like, oh my God, it's Sidney Poitier. I'm like, oh my God, but you got it. You got
But
it.
that's why we make such a good team. We fill in each other's strengths.
Risk
or weaknesses.
is our business.
Oh, but that's not a movie
what the Starship
quote.
is all about.
Can't use
That's
that.
why we're aboard her.
Yep. We have our momentum. We're going warp speed now.
So now you guys are going to advance in the tournament, and now you're going to face
You're
the
gonna use
winner
a
of
movie
Team
quote. You gotta-
Cuts or
you
Team
gotta say something like,
Action.
"To
Is there
hell
anyone you'd
with our
rather face out of those
orders."
two?
Well, they're both going to lose, whoever we take on.
Yeah, it's
So
gonna be
it doesn't
no
matter.
problem.
I don't even
Yeah.
like it. Doesn't matter. Whoa.
Oh, what is
What is
this?
this?
I don't think he can speak English.
What is this? What is this?
Hey guys, how you
What is
doing?
this? We're doing good. Hey, we just had a massive victory. So you guys better just forget the shades.
I have one question here.
Yeah.
Who the hell are you?
I have another question. Who the hell are you? Did you answer any questions in that other than the last one?
Oh, okay.
Inman, you're a nice guy, but man,
interesting.
I've been waiting to kick your ass since the day I started in the Schmoedown. I got a
that right?
date for you, buddy.
Yeah,
Movie release dates.
Moving release dates, babe. Moving release dates.
Listen, you clean-shaven babies. We all know Thad is gonna beat your ass on deep cuts, and nobody knows who Thad is. So just walk out of here.
I believe his name is Tab.
All right. You know,
He was named after
if you
the soda
really,
from the
If
80s.
you really think that you can take me on in any match, but especially movie release dates, you are out of your fucking mind.
I got a date for you, man. It's 2017, the day that Team Action exploded your hopes in the tournament. You're dead.
Is that the day you were born? Because it looks like it.
Yeah, it sure does.
Listen, we've been to the final. Have you?
And we lost. We've been to the final and we lost.
Spell
Are
final.
you bragging about
You don't even know how to
FINAL?
spell the final.
Guys, I was in the middle of an interview.
Hey,
Sorry.
Jessica,
Let's
just one
get the interview
second
back
here.
to Jen here.
Live fast, die young. Where's the belts?
Just return those suits to Kmart.
Kmart? Kmart's still around?
Return the suits to Kmart. Well played, number one. Well played.
All right, that got a little intense. Are
Intense?
you okay?
We're good. Are you?
I'll
You're
recover.
not from around here, are you?
Let's go talk to Team Cinemablend. Oh, Team Cinemablend. That was kind of rough. A little bit.
That was a bit of a rough one for sure. We
Oh,
definitely, we had the passion. We definitely
0-2
wanted it.
record is
It's
hard
just
to
Team
look
Trek.
at.
They're too good, man.
I felt it in my bones. I wanted that.
Hard to look at.
Really? Do you regret passing on the 90s? Not the decade, but like the category, in the second round?
I was in that decade, but
Yeah.
if I had taken that wheel, I think we could have gone all the way with it.
Definitely. Oscars, not my strength. I've seen, I think, every single movie that was mentioned in that category. However, I do not know every single award that
It's
it
when you
ran.
get into
So,
those
yeah.
nitty-gritty details. That's when it starts to mess you up.
Yeah, but you hung in there with round 2, close enough to keep round 3 very, very interesting and very close.
Yeah.
They had to hit their last one to beat you. But how did you feel like going into that third round? Were you like losing a little bit of steam? Were you still pretty optimistic?
I was still pretty confident. I mean, I know that we know our stuff, so I knew that all it took was a couple of good questions that we could answer, and we nailed it.
There's always hope until the game's over. Come on.
Exactly.
Like Rocky says, it ain't over till it's over.
Precisely.
Absolutely isn't. So that being said, are you guys going to be coming back?
Hell yes.
Come on.
You couldn't stop us from
You gonna
coming
ask
back.
me
I mean, we lost by such narrow margins. Are you
I'm coming back.
Yeah, it's been
I wanna
close.
come back.
Yeah,
But
it's
I
been
won't
close
let you
both
come
times.
back.
And yeah, and next time it'll be close on the other side. In fact, no, it won't. We're gonna kick their asses.
Come on,
Damn
don't
straight.
be modest. We're gonna run away with it next
We're gonna
time.
do great stuff. It's gonna be great.
Awesome, guys. Well, we'd be glad to have you back. Guys, back to the booth.
Well, no surprise. Look at Team Action showing up there, and I mean, they don't even know if they're going to win next week, and
Very
yet they're
cocky.
challenging Trek here. That's very interesting. But you hear Trek obviously showing a lot of respect to Cinemablend and the fact that they got it, and Jen said it as much in the interview how this was a great game for Scott Mance. A great round 1, a tremendous round 2. He hits his 2-pointer, and Inman came to play as well. And then obviously Cinemablend, a little upset. They're not done. They want to come back and play, and they will. Once the tournament's over, we'll definitely see Cinemablend. That's a team that they could beat anyone.
That's right.
They were
Eric
down
and
5
Connor
points, and it's only
getting
2
their
now.
first taste of tournament play. That is a tough way to open up against Team Trek, but I think they adjudicated themselves very well. And for Team Trek, we've seen it before with them. They are a very momentum-based team. Once they can build on a win, they could go to the farthest reaches of the galaxy. They're one of the
More
ones to get
Star
through their
Trek
next opponent.
Very true.
puns.
They're one of the only teams to win 3 straight matches in a row. So whether or not they can do that again, they have to do it 4 times in order to play the Patriots. But there you go. 1 match already in the books. Team Trek advancing to the next round. They're going to be looking forward to who they're playing as we get Team Action going up against Deep Cuts. The winner will play Team Trek. Who do you got? And besides that, how about this? Right afterwards on Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday, all tournament matches coming your way. It's very special here for the Ultimate
I don't think
Schmoedown.
my camera
A lot
is
of
prepared
tournament
for
matches
that.
coming. Mark Ellis, we got a bunch of stuff they should hear about. Maybe it's the Movie Trivia Schmoedown Facebook group. Go on over there. You want a breakdown of this very tournament, everything going on, check out the Schmoedown Rundown on the SK Plus podcast channel or on iTunes. Aaron, Brian, and Frank breaking it down for you, stats all over the place. Read the Schmoedown blog, go to Twitter. There's so much for all you guys to consume. Comment, like, do it all. Ultimate Schmoedown's just starting, and man, Josh McCougar's going to have a lot to say in the fantasy.
Except who his partner is.
What's up, Movie Trivia Schmoedown fans? Josh McCougar here with your fantasy update post. What's up?
What the fuck is up?
What's up, Cody?
I don't know, just trying something new.
Why?
Got a second life, I want to try some new shit, Josh.
So, after your trip to the Upside Down, you figured this is your new look?
Yeah, I've been meaning to do this my entire life. You don't know how short life is.
You kind of look like a
Don't fucking judge me.
Ice Cube in Straight Outta Compton.
Maybe that's what I was going for.
So do you want to do this with a little more energy, a little more panache than I do?
No, I'm going to let you do it. I'm just going to judge you harshly as you're doing it.
Alrighty, well, here we go. Post Trek and Cinemablend, a battle of the beasts, a battle of the badasses, a battle of the blends. Trek versus Team Cinemablend. Listen, you may soon forget that Team Trek went up against the Patriots, the winners, the champions of the Team League, who seem to luck out and win every year, just like the stupid New England Patriots. But the Patriots did
we
just
put a
barely
better
beat
fight
Team
against the
Trek.
Patriots than
They're
your
a
team
to
does.
look out for. If you have them in your fantasy league, they may be great work for trade bait. Maybe you could get 2 people or even 3 people in a trade for Team Trek because they would compete and they could win this Team Ultimate Schmoedown. They could win it. They are that good. And Cinemablend, a lot of personality, seem like really good guys. They could be contenders in this league. If you are thinking maybe your team's not that good, what do you want to do with your team? Cinemablend could be one of those teams you may want to trade for or look for. I don't know what Cody is talking about. I'm not sure I'm a fan of his look, but it seems like he's back. He's back from the Upside Down.
Damn right.
Maybe next time he'll dress up like Trent Reznor from 9 Inch Nails or Marilyn Manson. We shall see. I'm Josh McCouga. This is Alt Cody Hall.
See you next time
on the Schmoedown.
All right. We got that weird looking thing. Okay, so I mentioned I did not say who I picked to win this match, but now that the match is over, as far as my bracket is going, my bracket is Ruin! No! 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 Rip it again! Perfect! Well, that didn't take long, now did it? Sometimes I think I just do this on purpose. Yep, I picked Cinemablend to win that match, and failed miserably. Yeah, So yeah, so much for a perfect bracket, so much for JTH being smart. JTH was never smart, but you already knew that. So yeah, that's gonna do it for this edition of JTH Reacts. Before I go though, a few heads up. Number one, Thursday, the Thursday match between, I forget who it is. I think it's the 6 Degrees DC Movie News match. I do not know when I'm going to get that match up. My work is getting a little hectic this week. I'm a golf course maintenance worker. People that know anything about that knows aerification season is around this time of year, and we're starting that on Thursday. So, yeah, I'm going to be putting in ungodly hours that day. I have no idea when I'm going to get back to the house. I have no idea when I'm going to be able to actually react to the match, so who the hell knows when that match is going to get online. So yeah, just a heads up in advance. I have no clue when I'm going to be able to get the Thursday game match up. Maybe the same thing with the Friday match. I believe that's critically acclaimed late to the party, but don't quote me on that. That might be the case with the Friday match as well. Definite on Thursday, maybe on Friday, but other than that, we're ready to go on everything. And also, JTH made a boo-boo in his last video because I mentioned that JTH is actually going to take part in Take 3's Worldwide Movie Trivia. However, I got the date wrong. Big surprise. JTH doesn't even know he's going to fight. So yeah, I said the match was going to be September 7th. That was a bunch of bull. It is actually going to be September 9th. That is Sunday. So, yes, look forward to seeing JTH in action on Worldwide Movie Trivia against Retro Gaming Rewind David Crossan on September 9th, where I'm sure you're going to watch me lose, and I'm going to laugh about my incompetence of trivia knowledge. But anybody that watches this already knows that. So, yeah, with that being said, that's going to wrap it up for this edition of JTH Reacts. Like, comment, share, subscribe, everything about my JTH Reacts. You can follow me on Twitter at WWJTH1. I post every single one of these on my Twitter page. You can come and join the official Movie Trivia Schmoedown Facebook page. They're accepting new members every day. You can join Joey Morin's Fan Reaction League and take part in the first round questions like myself and many other people that take part in his competition. And just join his Facebook page and you can compete with everybody on Facebook and YouTube involving the Movie Trivia Schmoedown. And you'll beat me in about 2 weeks. So with that being said, that's going to do it for this edition of JTH Reacts. Until next time, I'm your host JTH saying until next time, thank you for watching, and I bid you adieu-adieu. See you tomorrow.